Hey everybody, I wanted to make a quick video to share some tools with you about using Google Sheets to make pixel art. So Google Sheets, I'll start to share my screen here as I explain to you. Google Sheets is one of those tools that you have available to you in your Waffle. If you go to a new tab on your Chrome browser, on your Chromebook, and look at the Waffle up here, you see this green thing and it says Sheets under it. That's how you get to that tool for Google Sheets. You don't have to do this right now, but I just want to show you some things that you'll learn about another time. So when I do that, I see the long list of different Google Sheets that I've been working with. I use these a lot because Google Sheets are really good when you have a lot of information that you need to organize. So if I wanted to make a new one, I would just click on blank and it would open up a new spreadsheet. So spreadsheets are really powerful tools and people use them all the time. So this is just a quick Google search of some images of different types of sheets. And you see that, so it looks like somebody's organizing information over here about types of chocolate. People organize information about budgets, about class lists, about grades, all kinds of things. And then you can also use it to make lots of really cool graphs. So over here, we can see somebody made a pie chart and some bar graphs and other pie charts. So spreadsheets are super powerful tools. And over time, you'll get to learn more about those tools. But today we're gonna have some fun with our Google Sheet to make some pixel art. So I made a Google Sheet and I put just a tiny bit of programming into it to make it easy for you to kind of use it as an artist's palette. So what I did here, you'll see, I have some colors that I selected, and in all of these columns labeled C through Z, you can make your own design. Start with something super simple. Maybe it's just the first letter of your first name or your last name. So I'll do a D for Donovan, and I'm gonna pick purple because purple is my favorite color. All right, so what I do is I imagine in my mind a big capital D in this space here. I'm going to start clicking on the cells where I want the color to fill in, and then I type the number that matches the color that I want. So in this case, I type the number 7, and I press the Enter or Return key, and it turns purple. And so I can keep doing this. Easy going down in a straight line. I just keep repeating it, and then I start to go over. And so on, and so on, and so on. All right, you get the idea. So I don't have to do the whole thing. You know how that goes. So start off with something simple. Now, when you go into the Google Classroom where I posted this information, the instructions are for you to watch this video first. So hopefully that's what you did. And then you're going to click on a link to my basic copy of my pixel art sheet, and it's going to ask you to make a copy. Okay, so I just want to show you what's going to happen when you do that. So I'm going to have this link for you in your Google Classroom. You're going to click on it, and you're going to see a screen that looks like this: make a copy. So that's what I want you to do. Click make a copy. But then I want to show you how to save this into your Google Drive and keep it organized. Okay. So you can see it made a copy of the one that I had already modified. So let me just erase that. But so you're going to get something that says copy of pixel art. See this little folder shape thing up here with the arrow in it? That means you're going to save it to a folder, save it to a Google folder. So you click on that. Now it takes me to my drive. I have a lot of stuff in my drive already. You may or may not. What I would like you to do, if you haven't done so already, when you have this window open, you see this picture of a folder with a plus sign here. That's how you make a new folder. So I want you to make a new folder. So you click on that, and then it's asking you to name that new folder. Okay, so I can type right over that. If I happen to click somewhere else and it disappears, that's okay. I can go right back here to that folder, add a new folder, and then I'm just going to type STEAM art. Okay, and then I click the check mark, and it says this folder is empty because I just made it. It's brand new. and then I say move here. And so my copy of the pixel art file will be moved there. All right, so let's say you make one piece of art that you really like, but then you want to make a new one. So I'm just going to do like a really, really quick smiley face here. So let me do a 3, and then I'm going to select that cell, Control C to copy. And let's say I want to paste that in a whole bunch of cells. So I do Control V to paste. Ooh, magic. All right. And then I want to make a couple of eyes and a nose and a mouth. Let's say 2. Ooh, it only let me do one at a time. 2, 2, 2. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. All right, so he's kind of got a sideways smile. All right, so let's say I like that. I want to keep that. I don't want to change it, but then I want to make more. What do I do? All right, so here's where you're going to go up to File. And we're going to say make a copy. And then instead of getting things that say copy of, you can name your creations different things. So you could put your name and maybe like drawing number 2, drawing number 3, drawing number 4, or you can give them other names. Okay, so my second drawing, and I click OK. So it's making a copy. Give it a second. Don't rush it. It needs to think. Now, you see the drawing that I had there before. If you want to clear your palette, click and hold the mouse button down, or the touchpad number down. Click and hold and drag to select all of those. And we want to be erasing what's already there, so you can click the delete button on your keyboard and it gives you a fresh screen to work with. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. If you are in robotics and you are using pixel art to make a badge, there's another step that I want to show you here using the light shot tool. So let me click the undo button to go back to what I had. So let's say this is my badge that I want to share with the team so they can maybe earn your badge. I'm going to go up to the top of my screen where the little purple feather is, or yours might be under the extensions list that you have. I'm going to click on light shot, okay? And I'm going to select just this area that has my art because I want to take a picture of that. And you see these tools that pop up. I want to save this. I can save it to my computer because I have a Windows machine. If you have a Chromebook, you should have an opportunity from this screen to save it to your Google Drive. So go ahead and do this. So I'm going to call this Badge 1 SD. Those are my initials, and I'm going to save that. Okay. So I hope that was helpful to you, and I really look forward to seeing what you create with pixel art next time we meet. Okay, bye everybody.